Hello, Scorpio. How you doing? It is your girl Aquame, and I am here to do your August reading. Hope everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day. Okay, we are going to tap into the energy, see what's going on, what you need to know, give you some advice, take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Ooh, extraordinary flew out. I like that. This card is beautiful with the peacock. Maybe it's time to show up in a new way, my Scorpios. A new way that's not even foreign to you. It's just one that hasn't maybe been explored or expressed. All right, but let's tap into your energy. Let's get this going. Excuse me. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. We are here for my Scorpios today. I'm trying to find my seating, but our higher selves in alignment with the universe and God is always and forever with us. So for Scorpio, what did we get today? All right. We have karma at the bottom. I feel like you're good at giving people their karma or people getting their karma on your behalf, if that makes sense. You have detachment. It was in reverse. All right. So letting go of something is happening at this time. The releasing. This black crow is on here. This girl, she's on her crow and she's flying off. Right. It's like you're removing your energy from something maybe. Okay. It says with detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So it's like not having a taste for something anymore or not having maybe a desire for something. It did come in reverse, so that would be attachment to something, but I'm going to put it in the upright. Excuse me, in the upright here, because I feel like it's like that bird is ready to take off when you are, right? You have a pathway to get to something. You have a ride somewhere. You have you're ready. You're sitting on the seat to move, but it's like you haven't quite maybe done it yet. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Manifestation. So that's good. Detachment and manifestation. Something about your psychic abilities. Okay. Maybe you need to be more trusting in your psychic abilities, stepping into that energy more here, right? If you have them, if you're starting to see and notice signs and symbols, that's because you are starting to notice like what the universe is telling you, okay? But also here, manifestations need room, right? Your abundance needs room to grow, to flourish. So you can say you want something, but have you done everything that needs to be done in order to obtain something? Okay, so there's a manifestation here that is waiting for you, that is yours, that's meant to be yours, but it's still like more needs to be done. And that detachment being in reverse, it almost gives me like you kind of, maybe you had taken some sort of break from something, right? It's like you haven't forgotten about your manifestation or your goals and your desires, but it's like you took a little break from it. So getting back to it at this time, that's what I'm hearing, getting back to it. Because it's like, if you ignore a certain calling, it's going to come back to you. It's going to come right back around and say, this is what you're meant to do, right? Because once it's meant for you to do, the universe is going to keep aligning you with things that call you into this space, that call you into this level, this elevation, okay? So, let's see. What do we have for my Scorpios for the month of August? Let's get one more. We got the Knight of Swords with the Magician at the bottom. I like the Magician at the bottom. Let's see what else is here before I say that. Because sometimes the Magician with other cards aren't the best. But this is good because you have the Six of Wands. This is victory. That's the success. Again, sitting on the horse, sitting on the bird. All right? So you're meant to be doing something. You're meant to be in some sort of capacity where people know you for something. Okay? Maybe you're trying to break away from some type of identity. Like people know you to be this way, but you're kind of trying, you're doing something different or doing something that you feel is more aligned with you, but maybe it doesn't seem like that on the outside. I don't know. Certain people see it, certain people don't. The heck is that? Anyway, somebody's fire alarm is going off. I don't think it's mine. But nonetheless, you have the Three of Wands here, which is the next, like, what's next, right? So it's like sitting here on this horse, you want to get moving, right? This horse is actually draped and covered. So it's like not really ready. It's more so for show. It's not really like kind of like you never see a horse that's on the road in motion with all these clothes on, right? But when they're in like a ceremony or something like that, it can be dressed in a certain adornments. I don't know what the hell this has to do with you, Scorpio, but these are the things that are being pointed out to me for you. So, and she has this green on, right? This green is on this horse. So there's something here with this like adornment of something. Something is meant for you. And another piece of green. So something about the color green here is important for you. Money, earth, love. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is going after something. He's on a moving horse. All right. Again, what did I say? The horse is not adorned here. Okay, maybe you want to feel like you need all the adornments or something like that. You need all of the trinkets. You need all of, like, you need to be fully capable and ready for something before you do something. But it's like, I don't know. You got to be prepared to kind of just switch gears, maybe shift gears in some sort of way. Okay, let's see. This is for Scorpio. Let's clarify this energy of the Six of Wands. This has been happening for everybody, okay? The cards have been coming out in doubles as confirmation, okay? You have the Six of Wands twice here, okay? So something is meant for you. Something is like, I feel like it's giving me an energy with the Six of Wands being like love it or hate it type of energy, especially with the Seven of Swords being here. Or like you can just sit where you are and just like get praise for that, or you can kind of go and do something else. Like you can go a little harder. You can go that extra step to do something else. Yeah. And the Ace of Cups is I'm getting desires of wishing for something, like having some sort of craving. You have a craving at this time that's calling you. You have the Five of Swords here, and this is the conflict of, again, that love it or hate it type of energy. You have the Queen of Swords. You have to say what you need to say and let it be. And let it be, right? Because it's like, I feel like once you just, and you don't really have to say anything here, because the Five of Swords is like, kind of what has been done is already done, right? And it's like, okay, and now we move forward. What can we do here, right? It's like, it's almost giving me the past energy, because there's so much success here with this Five of Swords. So it's like resolve of the issues, resolve of problems, talking through things, really working and making it happen. It's like, it's a tough time, but it's not too tough that you can't get creative still, that you can't, it's like your mind here is like you wanting maybe even to kind of change up your style in some sort of way. And it almost being, I don't know what this is, but it's a disagreeable aspect of kind of who you are, and not in a negative way, okay? Because whoever this person or whoever this other energy that's disagreeable, I feel like it has its purpose nonetheless, right? It has its purpose. Like you could be somebody that is people like, and this one person doesn't like you. I don't know, but it's like, yeah, don't worry about that. I don't really know. I ain't know. We got 10,000 situations going on here, so take it as it resonates. All right, so with the Three of Wands, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Five of Cups. Somebody feels left out of something here, all right? Somebody feels a little left out. Just heard like don't do anything to try to, how do I say? Like if somebody's making you feel like this, or you have an opportunity to make somebody feel like this, it's like don't do it. Like this is where that karma comes into play, because it's like somebody like, oh, we're in a group, right? And I'm going to single you out in the group, right? So it's like you don't have to go down that, you don't have to do that to somebody. If somebody's doing that to you, they're going to receive their karma. That's what I see here. Because the Fool card too is giving me like, I don't care that I'm not accepted in this way, or I don't care that you don't want me in this environment, because it's like I'm supposed to be here. Okay, and you got to get over it. Yeah. It's some type of like Scorpio, somebody don't like you. All right. I don't know what this is. Somebody doesn't like you. They feel like maybe your energy is like strong. You ever met somebody and their energy is like real strong? Like you're like, what the heck? I just met you, and it's like I'm already having a disagreement. I don't even know you. I don't, but it's like, oh, whoa. So I don't know if that's you again or if this is somebody else in your energy, but it's like some type of like you want to exclude this thing because it's kind of messing up the flow of something. But it's also telling you not to do that. Like this shouldn't happen in that way. That is not what's supposed to happen. That wasn't what was meant to happen when these energies clicked up together. Even if it happens initially, it's supposed to move past that. Okay. But people have their opinions about things, right? People don't like to change when new things come in or new ideas or new whatever, right? It's uncomfortable for them, not necessarily for you. You have the Six of Pentacles here with the Knight of Swords. Somebody may ask you to do something for them. You may not want to, right? And it may be something like, oh, well, we're going to go out together. Could you put on a purple shirt? I'm just using an example. And you're like, no, I don't even have purple shirts. I'm not about to buy one. We're going to go out and have fun. You're going to accept me how I am. All right, that type of energy. It's like, don't try to change me for your liking. Don't try to exclude me because you feel uncomfortable. So yeah, I feel like that's why the detachment card, when it came out, it was in reverse. I flipped it around. It's some sort of resistance to something. Like, the attachment can be like, this has been this way for this long and I'm okay with it. And the minute something comes in to challenge that or change it, it's like an argument against it. You're not ready for the wheel to turn that way. This could be somebody else. It doesn't have to be you. I'm going to keep saying that. But nonetheless, when justice and the Wheel of Fortune come out, this is divine order. This is the universal order of things. This is how it's supposed to be. Hello. Thank you for being here with me, Trey. I'm doing well. It's all supposed to work out in a good favor for everybody. Like, seriously, that's the crazy part. It's like commotion, confusion, people kind of wanting to go their own ways and not kind of do it the way it needs to be done. There's a lot of different moving parts here, okay? And this is why it's also telling you, like I said, that bird sitting there, you're sitting in something where, yeah, you can deal with it, but do you have to, right? Do you have to deal with it in a manner like that is going to produce some type of negative thing? Sometimes things don't just, they just don't work. They don't, and that's fine. But you still got to know that sometimes when it's like, is it me or is it them? Is it this or is it that? Like, what is the real thing here? Like, what is the real, like, if something is bothering you, it's always like a mirror reflection in a way. So look at it and say, okay, well, I can't stand the way that person chew, right? And every time they come around, they chew like this, and it's like, what the heck? But what are you manifesting? You're manifesting them to come every time that you go to eat lunch to chew like that. That's what I'm hearing, okay? It's like those little things, right? It's like, you got your own things to worry about. It's like if you allow little interferences of things, like right now, this mad commotion in my background. I don't know if y'all hear it, but it's not even registering to me that it's there. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so let's get some advice for my Scorpios for this month. Somebody definitely wants to have their way. Unwanted attention, mystical experiences, and are feeling bad about yourself is a question. So it says spend time with people who are kind to you. Do not spend your time in the wrong spaces with the wrong people, because what is it going to do? It's going to annoy you. It's going to make you feel bad. It's going to do the remove yourself, detachment from those type of things. Put yourself around the things that make you happy and allow that to be your manifestation. So it's really asking you, what are you manifesting at this time? How is it coming to you? Why is it coming to you? You can ask yourself these questions and figure out the answers and the solutions to them. Okay? And this is when that mystical experience happens of the change, of the new, it's like, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so in a while. Why? Because you haven't been thinking about them. Why? Whatever it is, whatever was an issue or a problem, it's no longer there. It's a changed environment experience now. Okay, that unwanted attention that you didn't want, you need to ignore it. So there's something here, it's like you're almost inviting it in, but you don't realize that you left the door open. Right? It's like, what the heck, you in my house, how you get here? I didn't invite you here. But in a way, you ain't locked the door, you ain't put that top chain on. Right? Meditation is here at the bottom. So what's the word I just heard? Oh my God. That don't make no sense. I just heard condone yourself. That doesn't make any sense. What does condone yourself mean? Okay, whatever. Let's see. For the Scorpio, let's get some last messages here. Ooh, there we go, a whole lot. We got Zen and calm. Meditation was at the bottom. So peace, Zen, and calm. Not chaos, not confusion, not, whatever, bad feelings. You have the solar plexus chakra. Now, your solar plexus chakra is an expression, right? That's an expressive energy. So again, that mirroring energy, what it is you're expressing in some sort of way is reflecting back at you. Debts. All right, you may have some debts you need to pay up, some karmic debts, some physical debts, but debt also talks about things that haven't been handled yet. All right, or things that haven't been finished up and cleared up yet. So it's an open pathway. That Six of Wands came out twice. Your pathway is way open, but it's like all the other stuff is kind of has your attention. Support 333. Okay, be mindful of who you get support from, who you kind of tell things to. Sad. I don't know what sad is about with the debts. So with sad and debts, it's like there's no more tears to cry. You just gotta do what you gotta do here. I don't mean to laugh, but there ain't no more tears to cry. Trust. Okay, trust that you are doing if you do what you need to do, you'll get what you're supposed to get. Trust that the universe has your back no matter what, right? Even if sometimes we make stupid decisions or we neglect certain things, there's still always that open pathway for us to do the right thing, to do it the right way, to make the right choice, right? Sagittarius energy, they're actually next. Are they calling me like, hey, I want my reading done? You have balanced out and dedication. Again, so that from debts to balancing out the books. Okay, with dedication, the debt is removed. There's no longer like an attachment and association with it. So little by little, with that support energy here in Sagittarius, to get through to the other side of something with this open pathway, like to get through that into the zone you want to be in, then there's that dedication that has to be there. And you being at peace with what needs to be done as you do this, okay? You have soulmate that came out. This is not meant for you to do alone, but you do have retract, so there are people that can't do it with you. All right? You're not meant to do it alone, but there's people that you just not supposed to do it with either. Okay? And you have to know who that is and figure out who those people are. Okay? You have watching. Okay? So somebody could be watching for you to make a mistake. Meeting and love and give and take. Somebody could be also watching you because they just like what you do and how you do it. All right? Ups and downs. That's what's here. So ups and downs will always be there. Depends on which side you choose to perceive. Okay? So, Scorpio, I love you. This is your message. I hope it resonated with you. I'll be back with more eventually. I'll see you later. Deuces. Bye.